Hello everybody, my name is Bob and we're playing From the Depths. We're continuing the collaboration build with Dama.82, building a frontside airship. Now I kind of messed up in two ways. The first way I messed up is I started working on the airship and I didn't record anything. I was so nerdy out on what I was doing that I just forgot to record. Second thing is I was so busy nerding out on what I was doing that I forgot to pay attention to the 1 hour time limit. We're supposed to be taking 1 hour turns. Each of us that works on it for an hour. I think I am pretty close to an hour anyway, but I paid zero attention to what time it was. And also I sort of did a little bit and then did the other things, and then did a little bit more. So yeah, I didn't do this in a very professional manner. The whole recording and timekeeping thing. Yeah. However, this is what we're doing. Okay, this is what Dama did, and notice very interesting and smooth-looking undercarriage work here. Very cool. Well done. Only one thing is not well done is you notice here that the one data blade has like taken the blade from another one, so I need to fix that. And, in fact, I've already fixed it. I was showing you what I fixed before I fixed it. Okay, and then over here there's a custom jet engine under here, and that custom jet engine has added on intakes. And you see here it's only got clearance 25%, so that's not good. And the reason why is because it's got this thing is sitting right here on top of it. So, but figure out all that. And see, now we've got into clearance 100%. So that's what we need you to do with that. Dama set up these data blades to help with the altitude, because this is a heavy beast and it has a hard time staying up. So he put these data blades in here to help deal with the altitude. Unfortunately, they're set to pitch. And say, look here. Well, one, they don't have any motor drive, and two, is set to pitch. So that's really not going to help it much to keep it up. So he just overlooked that. So I'll go ahead and fix that. Actually, I already have fixed that. I'm just telling you what I did. Yeah. Okay, these here are anti-missile missiles. Couple of problems here. That's not connected, and these are not set to be anti-missiles. I probably just ran out of time to do that. This can be corrected by flipping this controller around, and then we put in the correct missiles. Also, I want to get some body work done on the top. We were thinking about having a cockpit on there and also an additional steam engine, probably in the same unit. So I'm thinking about having the cockpit be back here, and then we'll have like two stories. One story will be, the bridge, and that other story will be the steam engine or something. We'll see. Also, another thing that only really becomes apparent in battle is this thing has a real problem with roll. Probably partially, let me take a look right quick. No, draping engines look almost right in the dead center, but what happens is it'll strafe, and that pushes it slightly off kilter roll-wise, and the roll thrusters are not enough to compensate, and winds up in the water. So let's go ahead and load in a Marauder or something, and just to show you what happens. So now it's strafing, and it's also rolling very significantly. And now it's strafing back, but it's still got a ridiculous roll, and it's about to wind up in the water. basically it just doesn't have enough roll control, and so the problem keeps escalating. As something that Dama suggested and makes sense is move these thrusters out so that they have more leverage on the ship. Also, I'm going to add one as well. Okay, this is what I've done. I've peeled out a little bit of the bodywork on top. Move these thrusters. Let me go and get in build mode. These thrusters over here. Set to roll. As versus being over here, this way they have more. Their thrust has more effect on the roll. This thing here, I basically, in order to make this get connected up to the missile controller, I basically just flip this around. So it was like facing downward, now it's facing upward. I also put missiles in here. I don't know if Dama might want to change around the design of this or not, as far as what kind of missiles to use in it. But I just sort of put something in there just for the immediate time being. How did this? I think the dead blades are stealing the others' blades or something. I don't know what the hell is the deal with that, but so I got it set up to a motor drive. The front one is and the back ones are set to both pitcher and pusher presets, and the middle one is set to roll and pusher preset. Yeah, how the hell did that happen? I put in new blades exactly because I had seen this happen before, but then it happened again. So I guess it must be a problem that will happen when you have two rotating data blades with blades next to each other. Weird. Okay. Okay, you see over here, I cleared the area above the intakes, so now we're getting 100% clearance, which will help with thrust. And this is set to that's set to roll and push. So we definitely need thrust on the pusher side for sure, and the roller side too. Let's see. I kind of roughed out a bridge here just a little bit. Now, Dama is much better at this kind of thing than I am, I think. So I'm going to leave him to work on that, probably. I was a little bit worried about weight, and so I was initially thinking maybe I should make this upper body work out of alloy instead of metal. But we were kind of going with an all metal look for the whole thing, and it also would make it equal in terms of the level of armor to the rest of the ship, to have it be metal rather than alloy. Is there an airspace here? Well, there's airspaces, but there's also... I'm talking to myself. Never mind. Anyway, I put metal instead of alloy. Probably we could put alloy there with negligible effect on the protection. Because there's like an airspace underneath here, so we could definitely put alloy here if we wanted to, but I was just going with the metal look, and to be consistent, I did, like I said, I did finish out some of the top side body work. There's still some work to do back here when we do the bridge. Also, to help keep it aloft a little bit better, I started putting in helium pumps, but that wound up being a rabbit hole of epic proportions. Let me show you. Let's see, where was I before? You see, there's all these Byzantine little spaces down here. I can't even find any of the helium pumps I put in now. Yeah, I mean, there's just all kinds of twisty little spaces in here, and so whenever you put in a helium pump, it's going to say, you know, the volume is greater than 3,500. Oh, here's one, and that's no available volume. Okay. So I mean, it's just there's all these tiny twisty little passages in here, and at some point I just kind of like, okay, well we'll leave some of that for later, because it's just a Byzantine set of passages in here that quickly seems to have gotten out of hand as far as the putting in helium pumps. So I put in some. Then maybe we can take a look at putting in more later. But to do that, we're going to have to probably block off some area with like alloy blocks in order to just seal it off so that we have a more confined space for them to work with. Passive radar. I kind of definitely like this look of the cockpit, kind of behind, kind of futuristic looking a little bit. But he's better. Dama is much better with cockpits than me, so he can kind of flesh it out more better than I can probably. I think that's pretty much it. Let's just take a look at the roll real quick. Let's bring in Marauder. No, what? Marauder, and just make sure that the roll issue is resolved. Okay, now it's pushing. Definitely some roll issues still. I mean, it definitely bends over, but it's correcting. So now it's already. Yeah, I did. Bring in another one. So it definitely is momentarily going out of control as far as the roll goes, but it's staying pretty. I mean, it compensates, so it's doing pretty good. I don't know. It doesn't look like these thrusters are off center, but I guess maybe they are slightly, and that's enough to tilt the roll off. So we could go with more roll control, but really it's right now we've got enough control. Let's throw out another Marauder here. We've got enough roll control to keep it out of the water. And despite its weight, it still has a pretty decent strafing speed. Yeah, it's 70 meters per second strafing. And some of that may be forward or backward, but most of it's strafing. And we're still doing the vertical strafing as well. Now, putting in a helium pump may adversely affect the vertical strafing some, but we can also put in control blocks to control the helium pumps to turn them on and off when we want to. So, all right, it's looking pretty good. That's all for right now. Until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.